Even though the sun is gone, even though the God is gone. I am Nicki Lerose from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I am a singer, rapper, dancer, artist, and songwriter. I'm family oriented. I like to get out. I like to talk to people. I like to try to make a positive impact in the community, and people who may have grew up with my background, I like to, talk to them and tell them that anything is possible. I come from a single parent home. I was raised mostly by my mom. As far as it goes, I know it can be hard being a kid and, you want to do a lot of things, but your mom is kind of like a person that's working hard to make sure that you get what you need and get to school and do whatever you want to do. My activities at the time was based around sports, so I always was at practice. I always was doing stuff like that. So it's hard for single parents, especially who live through poverty and have to decide if I'm going to feed myself or my child. But I didn't have to experience that because my mom, she made a way. But I know there are people who experience a single parent environment, and it's really hard. I know it's hard on the parents and it's hard on the kids as well, seeing them go through it. I remember growing up, I used to always go to the Live After 5, and I got a lot of inspiration from it because I always wanted to be on a big stage. I always wanted to perform in front of a lot of people and put smiles on their faces. And like I said, I'm all about making positive impact. So I always wanted to be that gem. I'm a singer, rapper. I also deal with health and fitness. I love dancing and stuff like that. I'm a strong believer that, in order for us to get the rate of death down with health issues, is that we have to get up and we have to get active. So I focus on dancing because some people don't like to go to the gym and lift heavy weights. Some people like music. So I base my music around the type of style of health dancing that I do. I am a very busy person, so I'm always moving. I go through a lot of changes, especially with age and time. So the mood, it basically like what's going on in the world or what's going on in my life personally that I can elaborate on through the music. I've been singing pretty much since I could talk. I was in the church's choir. I went throughout middle school and high school being in the choir, classical choir, gospel choir, and I also learned how to play. I taught myself how to play piano, so that really influenced me as well to do more music because your voice is an instrument, but being able to play an instrument is like way more helpful when it comes to learning different things. Honestly, a lot of people that I look up to were family. Well, I have an older brother. He also does music. He's a gospel rapper in Texas. And we're only about 6 or 7 years apart. Temptations, Michael Jackson, anything that was popular then, we come out and we have talent shows in our living room and we dance and sing, and I'd be Michael one day, he'd be, the older brother. And I've always been a person of making a positive impact and to see the happiness on like my family's face when we did those type of things, and to say that we still do that to this day when we have gatherings at Christmas and Thanksgiving, that they still have that feeling towards what we're doing. It keeps me motivated, keeps me pushing. I don't really listen to new music. It's not something that I want to be motivated by because I'm trying to push to be different. I like old school music. I like listening to like Gladys Knight, the old Beyonce, Whitney Houston. That's really how I taught myself how to sing, listening to older singers and stuff like that, people who didn't use auto-tune. Right now, the industry of hip hop is kind of taking over. You want to use the things that they use to kind of keep the attention, but you want to stand out at the same time. So I don't have a problem with auto-tune, but I feel like when you perform live, you sometimes don't have auto-tune, so it's either you can sing or you can't. I feel like authenticness is way more real than to try to be like other people. I don't hide from anything. Anything somebody could ask me, I'll tell them and be straightforward with them and truthful. So I think people who are like that, social media-wise, they kind of catch my attention a little bit more because I've seen a lot of things, I've been a lot of places, but the whole money and jewelry and the flashy stuff, that's all just that I guess I can say that's what comes with it. But the beforehand, the growth, seeing them go through different changes and stuff like that, actually having a connection is very important because you want people to feel like they know you even when they don't. My first song I made originally is called Serious. It was an R&B song. I've also switched the genre of it to New Orleans bounce and added some different things on there. The song is about a high school breakup. Basically, it's just saying, just let me know if you're serious, if you want it to work, a relationship thing. And I actually wrote it when I was 16. I was with my sister-in-law and we were actually playing the instrumental for this song called Brown Sugar. And I just started flowing because I didn't have an instrumental or a beat for it. I just was writing words, and then once I got into the studio, we put the words to a beat. I also have another song called Just Party. It's basically just about being yourself, being able to go to any place that you want to and just having a good time. And to say who's my biggest fan, I think my mom is my biggest fan. I love the fact that I was raised by a single parent. I definitely got that connection with her. I can talk to her about anything, that I'm a young lady and eventually I'll have kids of my own. So I would like to carry on the legacy of being a good parent, and motivating my kids to do whatever they feel like is going to get them through life or whatever they inspire. So when people see my art or see my story, I want them to remember, never to give up, to always push, to be self-motivated and self-disciplined. Everything's an opportunity. Every time I talk to someone, it's an opportunity to get closer to where I'm trying to go. And one thing I learned is that no matter who walks by, what their facial expression is like, what they're wearing, do not discriminate, because that could be that person that could give you the job you're looking for, the opportunity you're looking for, the extra push. Support can go as far as a repost. Support can go as far as a comment. Support can go as far as a like. I don't really discriminate against what I feel support is because I don't know people's lives. I don't know what people are going through. So to me, interaction is support. If I could get you to do something as simple as repost a song of mine or repost an event that I have going on, anything that I can definitely feel the mood, the feeling that you are supporting me.
Thank you for checking out the WAFB YouTube channel. Subscribe now for more videos and live event coverage. And don't forget to download the WAFB News app on your phone for the local news and information you can depend on.